the man just turned to the water, which is warm water. As you enter the water now, how do you feel it?
It's actually warm.
Cold and warm water together, met without mixing. We have 4 different types of water that met together here. The 2 cold water, that is the wives, and the 2 warm water, the father and the son.
Now this is the warm water here, so it's flowing from that side here, and then this is the cold water here, flowing together, but they're not mixing.
The water is not an ordinary water.
If you put them into a bottle, it's not going to mix.
It is for healing. The sun will take out of the warm water and take out of the cold water and join it together, start to be healed their people.
The story dates back to over 700 years ago, when a particular hunter man left his hometown to this current location.
The name of the hunter man is Ogangang. The hunter man is the first person that came here to come and discover the spring. After getting to this point, the hunter man did not see animal, and the man continued his journey. Later, the man is hearing the voice of flowing water, and the man starts to trace the spring. After getting to this point, the man just bent down to take out of the water and drink, and the man now realized that it is warm water. As you enter the water now, how do you feel it?
It's actually warm. For real, for real.
Bros, come forward. How did you feel the spring? It's really warm.
It's like you're inside one pool.
This is strange because flowing water is usually cold. Out of fear, he continued his journey and came across another flowing water. This was relieving as the water was cold. He traced the water for a while and got to a point where the 2 waters met.
Cold and warm water together, met without mixing.
Now this is the warm water here, so it's flowing from that side here, and then this is the cold water here, and then they are flowing together, but they're not mixing.
We put our foot in the cold water and I genuinely could not believe it.
No,
Keep
it's
coming.
cold. Okay, now I'm now being dramatic. It's cold here.
It's very cold.
No, it's a lie.
Keep coming.
Whoa, can you see? Wow. No, it's a lie.
My left foot is the warm water, while the right side is the cold water.
Yes. You can see the cold one is already dirty now. See, the warm one remains clean.
You know, this is shocking actually.
You can see the difference in color. I wish you guys could feel the temperature difference as well.
For the warm water we cold, the man spent 3 months in this forest. After 3 months, there's nothing like that. The man now went back to Ile-Ife to go and meet the elderly people, explain to them. In that olden day, our father believed in tradition, no education, no technology. They now went to go and meet the oracle people. After getting to the point of oracle people, they explained to them the meaning of the cold and warm water together. Oracle is the one let them know that the water is not an ordinary water. It is for healing. It's drinkable. Healing water with your faith.
I will drink.
My leg is spicy right now.
Itching under the foot.
Yeah.
It means you are healed. Maybe you have a rheumatism or a fever. You must see the sign for your own faith.
It's like it's shocking me or something.
They are not asked how the spring became healing water. The oracle is the one proceed and told them that for a lot of years ago, before the hunter man came to discover, there's one man came from Ile-Ife. It is traditional healing man. The name of the man is Awokwereje.
According to the story, the traditional healer had 2 wives.
While one is Awele, the second wife is Aina Orosun. We have that there is the one use power to command water from ground. Instead of the man to be using a tree or a herbs or a leaves, the warm and the cold water together, he will take it and mix it together to heal their people. As time goes on, the man now thinks that it's time for him to die.
When he was about to die, he told his first son to settle at the left corner so he could reach the water and continue healing people after his death. Unfortunately, the son didn't have power to command water.
The man now knows that his son cannot get power to command water. That's why the man promised his family. And in that story, we have that the man just turned to the water, which is warm water.
Not only the man became water, his 2 wives also turned to water, but cold water in their case.
It remains the sun, which is Olosun, that is settlement by the corner side, which is Yoruba called a Kangun Osi. The sun will take out of the warm water and take out of the cold water and join it together, start to be healed their people. So when people came from different places, they will be asking of Olosun or of Kangun Osi. Nobody know the Awokwereje again, because Awokwereje has turned to water, the 2 have turned to the water. So when it's time of civilization now, there is education. Instead of them to be called Olosun or Okangunosi, they are now short it, start to be called Ikogosi. According to the history, we are now have that. That's why this community is bearing Ikogosi. With your faith, the power of healing is there. We have 4 different types of water that met together here. The 2 cold water, that is the wives, junior wife and the senior wife. And the 2 warm water, the father and the son. And they came from different sources. I said it earlier that the water was met without mixing together. You can see this stone, that is the conference. This is the first place that you can see the warm and cold water together.
This place is very cold right now, and this side is warm.
Do you know the thing? Like, it's actually very cold.
Yes.
It's like maybe you like difference will be hard to see,
Yes,
but the difference
yes.
isn't so hard.
This
it is clear. Warm water is lighter and cold water is heavier.
Do you know what's interesting? This one is flowing down here, like it's coming from that side. This is coming from that side, yeah. And then this one is like flowing from this side. They're coming here, then they meet at this point. No, it's actually crazy. I want to walk down and see if it's colder. It's colder here. It's even more colder here. But I'm going to the warm side. I'm going to the warm side, guys. This is interesting. Wow, this is so interesting.
In this place, they are not mixed together. The warm water is moving by the right side and the cold one is moving by the left side. They are going separately.
I was actually wondering if the water is going to mix inside bottle. I came here like when I was very young, and I heard that if you put them into a bottle, it's not going to mix. So I want to ask him now.
If you put the water in a bottle,
Okay,
take some cold and then some warm water.
they will just mix together, give you one color. At the end of the day, it will cold because they are not flowing again. It is out of the socks. I would like to show you one sign here.
Okay.
The signs that prove that there is God and the power is there. One, in time of rainy season and dry season, the volume and the temperature of the water remains like this. After the rain stopped, you will be seeing a steam coming outside from the water. Can we see this our left side? I want you to see the two trees together, bros. This is palm tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is mahogany.
Yes.
What is there is that we can always find a palm tree stands alone
Yeah.
Yes.
without having any other plant beside it. But from this source of land, we can see the two of them grows together
Yeah.
from the same land. There's no one disturb each other. This palm tree represents a woman and the mahogany represents a man because palm tree is having a fruit producing, and this one without any fruit.
Yeah.
And any fruit that's producing a fruit is a woman. Then when we look further, see the color of this palm tree, which is that color, and let us look inside that cold water. They are looking alike together. When you look the mahogany tree, we can even find a green color beside it, and look the color of the warm water. You will see that there are two of them. They are looking alike together. They are now using the power of cold water and warm water to survive themselves. While the palm tree survive through the cold water and mahogany tree survive through the warm water. After this, we are going to see the cold and cold. Why one is colder than the other one. From there, we are going to see the warm and warm, the father and the son. So one is warmer than the other over there.
So now we're heading to the next point.
In this spot now, according to the history, there now Rosa is the junior wife. At times she will hot, at times she will cold. Then this is Awele Oniwa. It's part of the sign of the mystery inside the forest. The two water are cold water. One is colder than the other one. But this one, at times she will hot, at times she will cool. Now, I will like we should go there to go and feel the water, to know the truth and do the practical. Enter the water and feel it. O22. It's cold.
Yeah.
Keep moving. Follow that side again.
This way?
Yes. How do you feel that one? It's colder.
That one.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
This is cold.
I've said it at times. I know Rosa will cold, at times she will hot. But when you first get here, it's real cold. Only thing is that Awele is colder.
Ooh.
Keep moving.
Yeah, it's actually colder.
Everything it is mystery. Let's go to the other side where we can see the two warm and warm, father and the son. This is the meeting point of the father and the son. Father is the one coming from that side, and the son, that is the son. I will like that you will enter this spring. When you enter this spring, you will see that all this way is warmer than that side.
Oh, it's so warm. Ooh. Can I just lie down in this water? So that's warmer, yeah?
That is the sun. When getting there, the father is warmer than the sun.
Oh, this is colder than that side.
Don't forget, for the past of 700 years ago, the spring was discovered. But mind you, it has been there before the year.
It's been a good experience, actually. We are actually leaving the warm spring now.
And that brings us to the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
From the jump, you were bad news. Eating up my time, leave my mind in the woods. But now you see the face under the red hood. And you cry, now you cry, yeah you cry, yeah you cry. Whoa, oh you